Hey everybody, Mary Ferguson Perret here, and I just want to say that I'm here in the Rebecca's Hope Lounge, and we're on the 14th floor of Princess Margaret, and you see a vast crew of wonderful folks here with me, including Jeremy, who we'll talk to in a minute, one of our patients. And we're here to talk about wireless internet access. You can see it in action as I speak. And just want to talk to Jan Stewart to begin with, who is the director and queen of everything, I think, at Princess Margaret, and to hear from you, Jan, about what this is all about.
Okay, so we identified a need for our patient population that they're here for long length of stays as well as day visits that can be up to 8 hours, and they wanted access to the internet to be able to keep in touch with family. Some come from far away, and they really wanted to be able to access it. So we worked with SIMS to try and implement a wireless access network for patients over the last couple of years, and it's now gone live. So that's great.
This is just fantastic, and David, I know from SIMS, you led this project and helped us to get it going for Princess Margaret. Can you talk a bit about what happened here?
Well, yes, I led the project, but it was with the blessing of Jim Forbes and Lydia Lee, who we moved forward with this project. It was the project team that worked with many of the staff at the PMH. Many thanks to them, who helped identify what the gaps were. We introduced a very high-density wireless solution that not only provided secure access for patients and visitors, but also allowed us to extend the corporate and clinical access to other applications within our hospital information systems.
Gee, this is just fantastic, and thank you both for initiating this and getting it happening. And here we have Susan Robinson, and as a nurse manager, Susan, I know you have this in your unit now. How's it going?
Our patients for many years have been bringing their own PCs in with webcams, but we've had to do dial-up. It's been very difficult because it takes a long time. It was very cumbersome. So the ability to have wireless without having to have their own ISP provider is very liberating for our patients. Our transplant patients and our leukemia patients are in, for the most part, almost like a protective isolation when they're very neutropenic. So this is a real blessing. It extends it allows them their personal life and connections with their world, and it means everything to our patient population. So thank you.
How fantastic. And I know, Marina, your populations, and all of them are ambulatory and a little different application. How do you see it working?
Well, I think it's just absolutely fantastic, and I just have to say I'm not new to UHN, I'm new to PMH, but and you think you've seen it all and you've heard it all, but things this institution does for patient-centered care just blows me away every time they come up with new initiative. It's amazing.
Fantastic. Nice to see you over here. I think the folks at TG are missing you. And Perlina, I know you're a new manager with us. Congratulations on the 17th floor, and this is about to come to you in the inpatient areas. How are you thinking it will be?
It will be, thank you very much. It will be very effective in the unit because we do have a dedicated patient computer in the unit. But for the patients that are immobile or too sick to use the dedicated computer, at least this brings access to them at the bedside, and they're able to stay connected with their family members, do their personal banking, stuff like that.
Fantastic. And Linda, also here from TGH, but staying at TGH, right? And so, Linda, nice to see you here as well. And I know you're anticipating this coming to palliative care. I'm sure it'll be a wonderful advantage, will it?
I think it'll be a wonderful advantage. As most patients on palliative care are not ambulatory, there are a few that are. This will be absolutely essential for them in the sense that they can keep contact with their families that may not be able to visit them. And as life progresses for them, that connection is essential. And so we now are going to be able to provide that, and I think that's wonderful.
Marvelous. And maybe we should give the last word to Jeremy here. Jeremy, I know you are one of the patients that are from, I think, Marina's area, one of the ambulatory areas. How is it?
It's really good. It's really fast. I mean, it's really nice to have for the patients. Like you said, I've been in isolation before, and it's nice to have. I mean, I've got a webcam on here, so I can just say goodnight to my boys every night and things like that, you know. So it's really awesome. It's really awesome. I love it.
Super.
Yeah.
Super. So glad you're enjoying it, and thank you all for helping to make it possible and for representing the different patient groups to tell us about it. And what about it, UHN? Can't we have this at the Toronto General and the Toronto Western too? Talk to you later. Bye-bye.